Happy Friday, firsties. I'm going to finish up reading this chapter of Judy Moody, the Jessica experiment. And then you're going to hop onto Flipgrid and you're going to show me or tell me about a book you've read this week and what your favorite part of that book was and why. If you look at my Flipgrid, I already shared a part of Judy Moody with you that I thought was funny. But let's just review what's happening so far is that Judy Moody is challenging herself to stay in a good mood for an entire week. And she's asking all her friends what puts them in a good mood. And she's tried some of those things and they're not working yet. And she ends up at Jessica Finch's house because Jessica Finch never gets in trouble and is always in a good mood. And she's taking lots of notes, getting lots of clues of how she can stay in a good mood. So I'm wondering if she acts just like Jessica Finch, will she be able to stay in a good mood for an entire week? I don't know. What do you think? So we're going to finish this chapter and find out what happens when Judy Moody is at Jessica Finch's house. Okay, so I'm just going to reread a little bit from yesterday. I wouldn't use it for homework if I were you, said Jessica. Judy looked around for something to measure. Do you have a... Oh, sorry. I think I'm a page ahead. Judy wrote, do homework on time in her notebook. She also got out her positively pink see-through ruler. She got out her positively pink tape measure, and she even had a positively pink yardstick. Wow, you have a yardstick? I have a yardstick of bubble gum. It's this long. She stretched out her arms. Well, it used to be. There's actually only 2 3/4 inches of gum left. But the box is a yard-long ruler for real, and it has jokes and... I wouldn't use it for homework if I were you, said Jessica. Judy looked around for something to measure. Do you have a cat? We could measure stuff like the cat's tail, said Judy. Jessica crinkled her forehead. I was just going to measure the carpet. She started to stretch the tape measure across the rug. Boring. This being in a good mood was harder than it looked. Judy's fingers itched. If only she were back in her closet with her finger knitting. She stared at Jessica some more. Do you ever miss the bus to school, Judy asked. Jessica wrinkled her forehead again. Why would I do that? I mean, are you ever late to school? Say you slept late or read your book under the covers when you should have been getting ready, or didn't you do your spelling homework and decided to stay home sick? I always do my spelling homework. I never fake sick, and I have a walkie-clocky, said Jessica. She pulled an alarm clock with wheels from her nightstand. It beeps like a robot and jumps off my nightstand when it's time to get up. I have to get out of bed to chase it around. Can I try? Asked Judy. Sure, Jessica set the clock to go off in 1 minute. They waited. They waited some more. Eep, beep, walkie-clocky leaped to the floor. Out of bed, sleepyhead. It zoomed across the carpet. Up and at 'em, madam. It zoomed under the bed. Rise and shine, friend of mine. Judy chased it all around Jessica's room. Wow, said Judy. It walks, it talks, it rhymes, it chimes. She wrote down, get a walkie-clocky so I'm never late in her notebook. That was fun. Let's do it again. This time, it's not really a game, said Jessica. She put the clock back on her nightstand. Come on, let's do our homework. Judy looked at her to-do list. She had a lot to do if she was going to stay out of Antarctica. She had a lot to learn about being in a good mood. I can't, said Judy. I have to, go finish my science experiment. Science experiment? Jessica sat up straight. Her eyes got wide. What science experiment? We don't have any. But Judy was already down the steps and halfway out the front door. Yippee skippy. Wow. What do you think? Judy really seems like a little worried about trying to stay in a good mood like Jessica Finch. And doing her homework seems like it's going to be a little hard for Judy. So make a prediction. What do you think is going to happen next? I'm going to tell you the next chapter is called Spaghetti Yeti. What does that even mean? I don't know. Think about it. Make a prediction. And on Monday, we'll continue reading Judy Moody. Don't forget to share with me on Flipgrid your favorite part of a book you read this week, and then go on to Raz Kids and read a book or take a quiz. All right, have a great weekend, guys. I miss you, and I'll see you on Monday.